Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to be going over the homework from 1.3, solving equations when we have variables on both sides. So I've got m minus 4 is equal to 2m, and I'm going to solve this in two different ways, and there's one that's going to be a lot shorter than the other. So if I look at this first equation, and I want to get my variables on one side and my constants on the other side, I could minus an m from both sides, or I could minus 2m from both sides. So what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to minus an m. That's going to give me negative 4 is equal to m. And that's it. M is equal to negative 4. Now let's say you couldn't decide, so you decided I'm going to minus 2m. So you minus 2m from both sides. That's going to give you negative m minus 4 is equal to nothing. Now you need to get this negative 4. Got to get rid of a negative 4 by doing the inverse, which is adding 4 to both sides. That gives you negative m is equal to positive 4. And then to get m positive, you're going to take the opposite of everything. That's going to give you m is equal to negative 4. So you can see that we ended up at the same answer, but you really want to try and keep your variable positive. If you can figure out which one to subtract to leave you a positive variable, it'll save you a step, and sometimes it saves you even 2 steps. 3k minus 1 is equal to 7k plus 2. Alright, now we're looking at, should I minus 3k from both sides, or should I minus 7k from both sides? And if I minus 7k from both sides, I'll end up with a negative amount of k over here. So I'm going to minus 3k. Just going to subtract 3k from both sides. That's going to give me negative 1 is equal to 4k plus 2. And now, we can go back to our two-step equations. I'm going to circle the term with the k. How do I get rid of this positive 2? I'm going to minus 2 from both sides. That gives me negative 3 is equal to 4k. Now we're going to do the inverse to get k by itself. So what's the inverse of multiplying by 4? The inverse of multiplying by 4 is dividing by 4. So we get k is equal to a negative 3/4. Alright, one with decimals. Now I may have to do this longhand because I don't have a calculator on hand. But we've got 6.7x is equal to 5.2x plus 12.3. So I want to get my variables on the same side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this positive 5.2x. So I'm going to minus 5.2x from both sides. So that's going to go away. I can do this. This is going to be 1.5x is equal to 12.3. And then, to isolate the variable, to get x by itself, I'm going to do the inverse of multiplying by 1.5. I'm going to divide by 1.5 on both sides. I'm going to get x is equal to, alright, let's do this. This is going to be 1.5, 12.3. I'm going to move the decimal over once to make that a whole number. Do the same thing here. 15 goes into 1. 15 goes into 12. 15 goes into 123. And I'm going to guess 8 times. Let's go. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 4 is 12, so that gets me really close. 120. Subtract there, it's going to be a 3. We're going to drop down a 0. Well, this is going to work very nicely. 15 goes into 32 times. Alright, so we get x is equal to 8.2. Alright guys, on number 10 we're going to do some distribution. Let me write this out over here. I've got 12 times 2w minus 3 equals 6w. So we're going to start with distributing. 12 times 2w is 24w. 12 times negative 3 is going to be negative 36 equals 6w. Now in this one's kind of interesting. We're going to have to go, I mean we don't have to, but if you look at the variables, we got 24w here and we got 6w here. So to keep it positive you would minus 6w, but then that's going to create nothing on this side, which we can do. Let's just do it that way. That's not that big of a deal. If we minus 6w here and we minus 6w here, this is going to be 18w minus 36 is equal to nothing. Now, if we circle our term with the variable, how do we get rid of a negative 36? The inverse of subtracting 36 is adding 36. We're going to do that to both sides. So we get 18w is equal to 36. Now, how do we do the inverse of multiplying by 18? The inverse of multiplying by 18 is dividing by 18. W is equal to 36 divided by 18. 18 goes into 36 2 times. The last one has some more distribution, so let me rewrite this. I got 2 times n minus 3 equals 4n plus 1. So now we're going to distribute the 2. 2 times n is 2n. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6 is equal to 4n plus 1. Now my options here to get the variable on the same side, I could minus 2n or I could minus 4n. If I minus 2n, my variable is going to stay positive, so that's the one I'm going to do. I'm going to minus 2n. That gives me negative 6 is equal to 2n plus 1. Now, circle my term with the variable. How do I get rid of a plus 1? The inverse of adding 1 is subtracting 1. I'm going to do that on both sides. I get negative 7 is equal to 2n. One more step to go. The inverse of multiplying by 2 is dividing by 2. I get n is equal to negative 7/2, or if you wanted to change that into a mixed number, negative 3 1/2. Alright guys, that's it for the homework.